Hello. Today we're starting on Section 3 of Chapter 13, Reporting, Withholding, and Payroll Taxes. So each employer who withholds income tax, Social Security tax, and Medicare tax from employee earnings must issue each employee an annual report. This is called their W-2. So let's say when you guys have a job, and it was last year, you would get a W-2 from your employer. This would be a report of all your earnings. This is your gross before taxes, and then this will be your federal, Social Security, and Medicare taxes taken out. Okay? So this is just an example from your book that we'll be using. Each employer is required by law to periodically report the payroll taxes withheld from employee salaries and the employer payroll taxes due to the government. Some are submitted quarterly or annually. We'll be talking about quarterly. A quarterly is every 3 months for federal taxes returned, and you as the business owner will be filing a Form 941 to show your quarterly taxes on there. And this must be filed before the last day of the month of the end of the quarter. This will show the federal income tax, Social Security tax, and Medicare tax. It would look like this. This is an example from your book. At the top, we have the address, the dates, employer's identification number. Next would be if there's a number of how many employees you have, you would state it here. And then we'd go down through each line here on the right. Here on the bottom, line 17, each box 1, 2, and 3 represents the quarter month, and here is just the total of the 3 quarters. So let's start off with looking at an example here. This is the work together in your book. Let's do it together. So we will be filling out the Form 941 in our book. The dates here represent the quarters. So the end of the quarter. So this first row would be a quarter, the second one would be a quarter, and the third one would be a quarter. Okay, we have our company address, employer identification number, and the number of employees. So we will be filling this out here. So first step is the name. In this case, this is the Audio Solutions. We do not have a trade name. We have an address, the date the quarter ended, the employer identification number, and the city, state, and zip code. Next is line 1. It said on our work together that we had 6 employees. We'll put a number 6 in box 1 there. Box 2, total wages and tips plus other compensation. So this will come from our first line there, total earnings. So 33,800 goes in box 2. Total income tax withheld from wages, tips, and sick pay. That's our next total, the federal income tax total there, 2,366. Box 4, adjustment of withheld income tax, preceding quarters. There is none in this case, so it's 0. Box 5, adjusted total of income tax withheld. So line 3 as adjusted by line 4, so line 3 minus line 4. You still get the same number. Line 6, taxable Social Security wages. So 6A, we'll put our $33,800 in there. We will multiply across, and we'll get $4,191. 6C, taxable Social Security tips. Well, we didn't get any tips from Social Security. So that's a 0, multiply across, and we get a 0 there. Seven, taxable Medicare wages and tips. This comes from our $33,800, and we'll multiply across to get $980.20. Line 8, total Social Security and Medicare taxes. So it tells us we need to add line 6B, D, and 7B for line 8. Then we get $5,171.40. Line 9, adjustment of Social Security and Medicare taxes. We don't have any, so 0. Adjusted total of Social Security and Medicare taxes, line 8, as adjusted by line 9. So we're going to take our line 8 minus line 9 and get the $5,171.40. Line 11, total taxes. So we need to add lines 5 and 10. We'll get $7,537.40. Advance line 12, advance earned income credit, EIC, payments made to employees. There is none, so 0. Line 13, net taxes. We need to subtract line 12 from line 11. So line 11 minus 12, we get the $7,537. To do line 14, we need to drop down to do line 17 there first. So in line 17, this is probably the most complicated part of this form, is just remembering how to do the formula here. We will take our federal income tax withheld plus our employee Social Security tax and Medicare tax, but 2 times it because the employee and employer pay the same amount. So we'll put a 2 times that because employee and employer pay the same amount. So this first line of 17A, first month liability, we will take the $731 plus 2 times the amount that we get in the middle of $647.28 and $151.38. We get $2,328.32. Letter B, the second month, we'll take the $767 plus 2 times the $679.52 and $158.92. We'll get a total of $2,443.88. And number C, after doing the equation, we get $2,765.20. And 17D, we would just add all 3 of those up. We'll get $7,537.40. So this number here, the 7,000, goes in our box 14. Line 15, balance due. So subtract line 14 from line 13, which they're the same numbers, so we get 0. 16, if you get an overpayment, you would fill this in, and there is no overpayment, so you can put a 0 there, or leave it blank. Next, the bullet points there. All filers, if line 13 is less than $2,500, do not complete line 17. Well, it is more than, so we had to do it. Semi-weekly schedule depositors complete Schedule B, Form 941, and check here. Well, it's not semi-weekly, it's monthly, which is our third bullet. Monthly schedule depositors complete line 17, columns A through D, and check here. Well, we just did A through D, and now we just need to check here. After that, we just need to sign it, print it, and put the date. Now, we just did the work together. I suggest you guys to do the on your own first, compare with a partner to make sure you did it correctly before you go on to the application of 13.3. Enjoy.